Hey everyone, welcome to Crypto Conversation. My name is Shiv. So in this video today, we're going to talk about how to buy Bitcoin in India. Now, before we get onto that topic, how to buy Bitcoin in India, this is something that I want to share. Now, I don't know if it is too late to get started in Bitcoin or it is not too late. All I can say is that your investment into Bitcoin should always be equivalent to your knowledge about Bitcoin, right? Now, because I do hear a lot of people saying that, well, wish I would have bought Bitcoin in 2013. I wish I would have bought Bitcoin in 14, 15. And they regret that why did not they buy Bitcoin then? And here's what I think. I think it's pretty cool that if you did not buy Bitcoin then, if you did not get started, maybe you heard about Bitcoin from your friends or maybe from your family members or from anyone, you heard about it, but you did not take an action. I think that's completely fine. There is nothing to worry about and there is nothing to regret that, oh my God, what if I would have bought Bitcoin in $10? Today it's about $11,000, $16,000. Here's what I think that when it comes to any investment, your knowledge should be equivalent to your investment. And the fact that you did not take the decision of buying the Bitcoin is perfectly all right. Because I'll tell you why I say that. Now, I know a lot of people, there are a lot of people that who bought Bitcoins then in 13, 14, 12, 15, 16. But you know what? They did not keep Bitcoin. They don't have probably any Bitcoins today. Now, why is that? Probably they sold it off. As you guys know, the Bitcoin price is very volatile. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. So if somebody who does not know how Bitcoin works, the technology behind Bitcoin, what's the vision of Bitcoin, what's the change that Bitcoin can bring to this world, and this is what happened. So what I'm trying to say is it is very important to understand the fundamental of Bitcoin before you actually invest into it. And the fact that you are now understanding the fundamentals of Bitcoin and now you're trying to understand why Bitcoin's price is so going so high is I think it's completely all right. It's completely cool to get started now in Bitcoin. Correct? Now, having said that, I'm not saying that people who sold their Bitcoin have done any mistake. Maybe they had some plans. Maybe they had some retirement plans, or maybe they had to buy certain things. That's why they sold Bitcoin. I'm not saying that selling Bitcoin is a wrong decision. All I'm saying that before you invest into Bitcoin, it's very important for you to understand what Bitcoin is, how Bitcoin works, because Bitcoin prices are volatile, right? So it's completely cool if you haven't bought any Bitcoin as yet and you're just getting started. That's completely cool, guys. There's nothing to worry about. Having said that, let's get started as to how do you buy Bitcoin in India or anywhere across the globe. So the first one that I do want to say that whenever you are buying a Bitcoin, if you're in any country, you have to we have to create a KYC account with the exchange there, with the Bitcoin exchanges there. Now, just to give you an example, you have number of exchanges in India, and for example, if you're in the US, you have an exchange called Coinbase where you can buy and sell Bitcoins, right? And so this is the US exchange where you can buy and sell Bitcoin. In India, you have Unocoin, Bitcoin exchange. Maybe you can call it a Bitcoin shop, or ZepPay. Again, it's a Bitcoin shop, and I'll tell you the difference between an exchange and a shop. And then you have CoinSecure. These are the places where you can buy Bitcoin from. Now, if you move a little further, you have CoinDelta and CoinEx, wherein you can also buy Bitcoin as well as you can also buy other coins like Litecoin, Ethereum. I'm sure you must have heard about all of them. Right? So in this video today, I just want to give you a gist of how can you buy Bitcoin if you're in India, right? So the first section that I want to talk about is Unocoin. Now, Unocoin also has a web portal platform as well as they have a mobile platform as well. So you can download their application on your mobile, or for example, ZepPay also you can download their application. Unocoin also you can download application, or else Unocoin you have an option of creating an account on the web and making a purchase of a Bitcoin or selling a Bitcoin purchase. Now, with all the exchanges, one thing is pretty common, that all of the exchanges, you will have you'll have to complete your KYC, which is know your customer form, which basically you submit your Aadhaar card number, your PAN card number, your bank account number, your photographs, and things like that. And when your bank account gets linked to these portals, and then you can start depositing money from your bank account into their accounts, and they thereby making a purchase, or probably you can start selling your bitcoins or other cryptocurrencies in their exchanges and then withdrawing all the money to your bank account. So this is the normal procedure. Now coming back to the exchanges that we have in India. Now these are some of the exchanges which I have experience from, or probably I know about them. That is why I'm talking about them. And there are other exchanges as well which are pretty good, which are doing well. My one thing that you need to be sure about, that no matter which exchange you're dealing with, which trading platform you're dealing with, you need to make sure that you can trust them. You should trust them, because all of these exchanges are self-regulated, so it's really important that your money should be safe with you, or if you're buying any Bitcoin from them, that should be safe with them as well. So UnoCoin, ZipPay, CoinSecure are exchanges, or are probably a Bitcoin shop where you can buy just Bitcoin, not any other currency. But if you talk about CoinDelta and CoinEx, you can also buy Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Ripple. So these are basically a multi-cryptocurrencies. Now, having said that, I would suggest that if you're just a beginner, start with buying your first Bitcoin. This is where you start. You start learning about Bitcoin, how it works, what is the private key, what is the receiving address, sending address, and then you move on to slowly on other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum and things like that. So this is in short how you can buy Bitcoin in India. Of course, there are some. For example, if you go to your YouTube, you go to your phone app, you have this sending address, you have this receiving address, right? And you can always all that figure out yourself, because it's pretty easy to use. Even if you're downloading the app, or even if you're downloading, if you're trading it or buying it on the web-based platform, it's pretty easy. They are self-explanatory. But what I wanted to share that is, any exchange, any platform that you want to buy Bitcoin from, it is important that you complete your KYC form, wait for the verification to happen, and then you can start trading. One other thing is also important to look for is their support system. So they should have a customer number, they should have an email support whom you can trust. So in case if anything goes wrong, you can always call them up, check out what's happening with your Bitcoin, what's happening with your money. So this is the short tutorial for how to get started with Bitcoin in India. Having said that, guys, I don't think there is ever too late. I mean, there are other cryptocurrencies also which you can look at on coinmarketcap.com. There is a lot that you can learn. And of course, I would urge you guys to subscribe to this channel if you're new to the space, so that you can learn a lot, because we do cover a lot of news on this channel. We talk about different tutorials, we talk about international cryptocurrency exchange and news and market sentiments and things like that. And that's where you can learn and grow together. So I hope this is helpful. Do let me know your opinion in the comment box below. And thank you so much for watching, and hit the subscribe button if you're new, and I will see you in my next video.